Hey everybody, this is super weird and impromptu, and I don't have any makeup on, and it's the middle of the day, and I just felt like I need to reach out to all of our followers, and I get people telling me all the time in letters and emails from across the country about how strong I am and what an inspiration I am to everyone, and sometimes I just feel like a little bit of a fake. It's easy to post a good picture of all the things you're doing, but it's harder to be the real, the rawness of this journey that happens to all of us that know someone who's had a cancer diagnosis and who is now on the other side and dealing with unimaginable grief. My house is a mess. My bed is not even made. I wrestled a toddler to get her out the door this morning, and I'm driving her to school, and I hear this song that You Should Be Here, Cole Swindle, and I'll post it later. And it just says, you should be here. And that's how I feel about Joe right now. And it doesn't get any easier as time passes. People are going to say some really stupid, heartless things. You shouldn't have a picture of Joe up anymore. No one's going to want to date you if they see that out there. What about if we get all of our husbands together? Not thinking that you don't have one. As time goes on, people seem to forget about you. My first Valentine's Day without Joe, I got flowers, gifts from friends, things. This year kind of went by, and of course it does. Life goes on, and you have to be the person that's going to get up and make your life go on. No one else is going to do it for you, and whatever that takes. And there's going to be days that are really good, and there's going to be days that are really hard and really bad. And I wish I knew how to tell you how to get out of it. I wish I had some book that I've read or something that I knew could make all of this easier. And I don't have anything. But I wanted to go and just say something to all of you today to remind you that there are people hurting, that life is so precious, and whatever you think is a big deal today, nothing can compare to the pain someone feels when they find out their loved one is sick. I just found out my rent is going up, one of those things that everybody deals with, life things, and I had that moment where I was stressed and what am I going to do, and I got to figure all this out, and I thought to myself, how lucky am I, because nothing will ever hit me like hearing that your husband has cancer, that someone is dying. It kind of makes all those life things that feel pressing. We're going to figure it out. It's going to be figured out. No one is dying. And that's something I hope that all of you can think of and appreciate today if you have something stressful on your mind. And I just hope that you'll remember that grief is a lifelong journey. And for caregivers that still have their loved one now, they're grieving even while that person is still alive. And grieving for all the things that you're losing every day. Not being able to make plans on the weekend. Your intimacy as a couple. Not being able to think about the future. Not knowing what today is going to bring. Not knowing where you fit in any of this. Wondering how you're going to make these expenses, wondering if you need to quit your job to be home to take care of this person, being at work and knowing that you're missing out on precious time with your sick loved one. There's a lot that goes into this. There's a lot of post-traumatic stress, and I hope that you'll just stay with us on our journey here at the Cocktails and Chemo Foundation and with my crazy life, and I hope that you know that being strong is not always pretty, and it's not even always real. And that missing someone is okay, and that you're allowed to be you, and you're allowed to take as long as you need to be. And don't let anyone who has not walked in your shoes tell you any differently. I hope you have a good day. I hope you stick with us for March during Colon Cancer Awareness Month. I'm going to try to get my act together to get some things done around here so that we can continue to show the families that are being affected by this awful disease. Thanks for letting me vent. I kind of feel better. I had the dog here. Come here, Wrigley. I had the puppy here, and he was about the only guy listening to me. So thanks, and we'll see everybody soon.